NBA 2K25 here on the P4. Is that you? 1-game win streak over 150,000 BC. Don't forget to smash that like button, leave a comment, share the video, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at KAHOS on Twitter, KAHOS718 on the gram. Let's go Bucks. Let's go Yanni. Get him up. And then Jimmy Butler.
Right hand man, we out in Japan. Stripes running around me like Kuko. What's it to y'all? Introduce you to my new let me see your hands to bring you outside in my land. I've been with hanging out on trees, son. They say I'm on fire, like a 19th century witch. No snow on the bluff, the wire. Boom, you too. Let me party, we gon' be like. We don't need a middleman. Let me see your hands to bring you outside in my land. I've been with.
I'm gonna roll Giannis. What's up, man?
That's my right hand man. We out in show. Let me see your hands to bring you.
Rock Nation, what's up, baby? How you doing, bro? Appreciate you coming by. Rock Nation.
Yo, I said they were coming for us, but that made me no different. Said they got something for us, but that ain't your ego, is. Yo, thought I was coming one up, but I got my people clicking. Yeah, I can see yo, so ego driven. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Tell the man put it on me, I suppose. The M. I ain't even gonna count down for you. It's gonna be the butcher comes. I've been so long, people starting to hate it, they feel gone. I see the looks on all their faces and I'm on. It's like, I ain't wanna do this, but if they gotta be it, I guess I'ma be it. You've been warned. I'm in this like I'm Sean. They play it, look at the gang and then we yawn. What would he make?
Yo, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? Yo, let me get that blue jersey. I want to see your record. Come on, that's not cool. That means you're gonna quit. Cade Cunningham's always depressed. Rock Nation's here.
Hey yo, hit boy, we gonna get goggles. We spraying it. We going to Ilios. Tell them open the back room up for us. Let's go. After the chip, I told my folks back home so long. I'm on my family and my to a place where it's warm. I'm back in championship condition. I can't resist all this winning. It's like man success.
This is 2K.
Yo, I gotta do the settings. I gotta get the green light. I gotta get that assist every time. I gotta get that. I gotta get that. I gotta do it. I have to. I gotta. I have to. I gotta. I gotta. You know what's gonna happen? Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Scrote, chode, or grundle. You pick.
Sports broadcasting from the Motor City.
Get
As
him.
the Pistons take it to the hardwood at Little Caesars Arena. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. The Milwaukee Bucks coming to this one following loss.
Good recovery, Brooke. I thought Brooke was Giannis. I mean, thought Giannis was Brooke.
In their own building, you've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Get the fucking shit out, but you're gonna lose. I'm gonna give you the open look and come block the shit out of it. You slipping in your shirt shoes.
And we may have a track meet Clark here tonight. We were just talking about this. These two teams that love to get out and run.
You know, Kevin, I love these kind of games because really I think basketball is meant to be played at a fast pace. I really do. I mean, the fans enjoy it, but the players do too, and obviously us broadcasters like to see it up and down as well.
He's gonna try to emulate Cade Cunningham. The Era franchise they put in 2K25. I don't know if you tried it yet. Nah, that sounds cool though. I only do online matches really, but that sounds like something up my alley. Like doing a franchise on 2K18 on the PS3. Like every team with all the legends, like the Celtics, Larry Bird, Paul Pierce versus Will Chamberlain and Kobe and Shaq and the Lakers. Like, let's go.
Now Cunningham kicks it out to Beasley. And Lopez pulls it down. And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that Bad Boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town. Those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the Bad Boys.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. Detroit, no good that time either. Pass to Lopez. Kuzma, left side. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Lillard scanning the floor. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
You know, when you're facing Dame, he's at the top of the scouting report. High priority item. That opens things up for his teammates.
And a wide open look for Cunningham. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Here's Prince. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Well, I like the fact that
Yeah, you'll like it. You can play Larry Bird's 83 season through 88.
Timeout called the Bucks. Mark, we know the Bucks are a veteran
pretty
team
cool.
that has now leveraged their assets to try to win now.
And the question is, Kevin, do they have enough? There's a point at which
Like the
veterans
schedule back
become a
then.
nicer way or a euphemism for
I wonder, like, if they have
that could be a problem for you.
that back in like the 60s, and they took away the 3-point line. Do you know that? Like, do they only play with the 2-point line back in the old games, or do they have it on every single year? Because we both know back then there wasn't a 3-point line. They changed it. I'm curious to see about that. Well, I was curious to see, like, just love NBA, man. I love NBA so much. You gotta call another timeout. Waka waka waka. What's that?
Hey Kevin, thanks. I was able to talk
Yo,
to JB Jefferson.
Rock Nation, you play Gran
Talk
Turismo.
about the problems that Giannis
I need to ask you if you can get a certain car for me, because this is the car that I just got, and I'm trying to make it look pretty, and I'm being serious too, so I appreciate your time, but I need to know, can you get this car? Let me know. I'll tell you what it is. Brook Lopez with the 3 to open it up. Giannis with the jam. You're gonna lose, bro. Too much Cade Cunningham switching and flipping and dipping. Yeah, I'm not sure how far they go back. I think 83 is how far they go back in the game. Oh, so you can't play like as the 64-65 Lakers with Jerry West, or the 71 Bucks with Kareem. I recently got a BMW 228i X-Drive.
And that one falls for Prince. You know, Clark, I've been wondering your thoughts on the possibility
Cool.
of the NBA shortening the season in an attempt to mitigate injuries.
Look, Kevin, I've long been a proponent of a shorter season. I think 65, 66 games, one
Yeah, I want
month
you to
less
get it,
on the regular season.
'cause
would
I
be
have
great.
it.
We know load management didn't decrease injury rate, so I'm not sure a shortened schedule would either, but I do know it would improve the quality of play for the players, and I think that would be beneficial to the fans.
Pass to Duran. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Great awareness by Thompson, looking to find his open teammates whenever he can.
Up to the right wing. Over in the corner, out of the Kumbo. Back to Lopez. Duran pulls it
What?
in. Cunningham looking it over. Good D by Lopez.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. No good there.
You're fucking kidding me.
Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And when you take a look at Jalen Duran, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
Now Lillard, following the miss by Malik Beasley from deep. Here is Lillard. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game.
Lillard is tough in there, muscling that one home.
Now, here's Cunningham. Out to Harris. They double him with Giannis. Pass to Duran. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that one. What about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insane.
I know in Gran Turismo Prologue they have that car
And the three ball is good.
because I drove it.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
From downtown, Milwaukee with the rebound. 58 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Out to the wing. Here's Lopez. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Lopez has got his second basket of the night.
And amidst the
Yeah, if you have it on rookie, if it's not on Hall of Fame.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. It's a 5-point game. Can't get it to fall. Just a second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Cunningham. Out to Harris. Detroit, no good that time either. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. Yep, it counts. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the
Giannis almost got many as his whole squad.
Milwaukee Bucks head to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They have made it very tough to get.
He's more of a muscle car guy. Yeah, I feel you on that.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have.
The least you do is pro. That's the same thing.
Timeout called the Bucks. And the team seeing this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map
Nah, but it's all about having fun, bro.
minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate.
I'm not gonna say that I don't do the same thing because I really don't. I always play it on the hardest level, but I always, in the older games, adjust and tweak up the computer settings so they're better. So it makes it more challenging. But sometimes no matter what you do, it doesn't matter. You're so good. But that's so funny, man. It's too funny, man. It's too much drip. Yeah, we gotta win 2 more after this, and we're off tomorrow from work to get to the next level, man. We have to do it. Waiting all week anticipating for this. What's that? Yeah. But the Pistons, man, in the playoffs this year. Less than 10 games left in the season. And it looks like the Pistons are like the 6th seed or something like that. 5. Pacer or something like that.
Here's Lillard. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Lopez inside. Last game, 26 points. The Bucks working the ball around. 5 to shoot. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Antetokounmpo. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt.
What?
10 straight points now inside.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you. Tobias Harris, over the course of his career, has played a lot at both forward positions. He says, I'm comfortable playing both. I'm not big on the position thing. I'm versatile. Kevin, I'm just a basketball player, and we
outside, out of the Kumbo. Now, here's Lopez. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Greg Lopez worth every penny as he secured a nice raise last season.
Yeah, you know, he's a combination of a three-point shooting big who's also an elite rim protector. That's a heck of a combination and a valuable one in today's game.
Inside, here's Lopez.
Are you fucking serious?
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
To the left side lane. Harris outside. Onto the Kumbo with the steal. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Duran pulls it in. Pistons trailed by 6. Beasley with Lillard picks him up. Offensive rebound. And what a play! Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Pass to Lopez. Kuzma outside. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. Giannis with it. Back to Lopez. Lays it up and takes it in. Lopez has got 7.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also
Brooke.
makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Pistons team.
Yeah, and they came out with a W every time they played this squad last year. A stark contrast drawn between the conference's haves and have-nots.
Guys, they deserve a lot of credit for not losing focus and letting one slip away. They came to play every time, and I expect that'll be the case tonight.
Mark, you had a chance to defend a lot of great scores in your time in the NBA.
Yeah, and I did. They wore me out too, part. I mean, I think the attitude of those guys stands out. Their relentlessness, the skill level obviously was there, but it was the relentless pursuit of the basketball and scoring opportunities. Bernard King, Larry Bird, Alex English, Marcus Johnson was here to the tail end of his prime, but he was a problem too. I mean, there were a number of guys in there. Kelly Tripucka. Whew. Yeah, don't make my head spin.
Here's Livingston, and he dumps it down.
Decision-making of Giannis Antetokounmpo, I mean, he seems to improve on his passing every season, which is impressive.
And a Schroeder missing. Milwaukee leading by 10. Pass to Livingston. Shakes him. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. And a tug away, slamming it down.
It's too easy. He's got to offer more resistance. I mean, Hardaway Jr., very dangerous once he gets this type of position.
Back to Livingston. Stewart with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Nasty move. And Hardaway with the lay-in.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And it's Antetokounmpo, top of the key. Inside, Antetokounmpo, automatic.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
And that one's good.
Get out of here, you fuck boy.
So crafty and clever at finishing inside. Schroeder doesn't lack confidence trying to get it up and down from this area.
Pistons trailed by 6. A floater. Over in the corner, Sasser. Offline with his 3. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. They get the rebound. Here's Trent. Can't cash in from close range.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Always good to see Hardaway not sitting back and attacking the rim.
Knocks it loose. It's Trent on the wing. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch. And that's the first half of action. What's been a top, up more. We'll step away briefly, but we'll get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. To the inside. Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Nice job at slipping to the right spot after setting the screen. That's one of the best times to get yourself open. Kuzma, you can't lose track of that guy.
Down low. Here's Stewart. And he banks in the lane. Stewart got his first bucket in this one.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
It's Prince on the wing. Shot clock at 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Ron Howard. Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks use their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better it can be.
Yeah, you follow this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan.
And, you know, we all know Schroeder can score now, but they're a nice assist to his wide-open teammates.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Lopez, right side. Lillard outside. Lopez, no what? Can finally take the lead right here. They've been playing from behind all game long.
And you don't want to waste this opportunity.
Boy, excellent recognition from Hardaway Jr. to find his teammate there. This guy's an unselfish player.
Giannis with a nice
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D.
Yeah, fucking right, you cocksucker, faggot.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Pistons have made 2 of the previous 3 free throws in today's game.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
Over in the corner, Chester. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Now, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Here's Lillard, and then Lillard slows it in.
Look at Lillard rising up there. Wow, didn't know you had that thing.
The Pistons trailing. Schroeder with the ball. Outguarded by Giannis. Pass to Holland. And stolen by Lillard. To the middle. Big time slam, Giannis. Oh, my.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where one or two possessions can impact the outcome.
Pocket two. The offensive rebound. Stewart. Good D by Lopez. Lillard, right side. Right block shot. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Pistons. Trailing by 4.
Schroeder is so quick. He can get to the hoop at will. He's a really dynamic player, especially on the drive.
On the wing, Jackson. Bucks passing it around. Pass to Lillard. Back to Antetokounmpo. Rebound by the Pistons. 56 seconds left in the third. The drive by Schroeder. Hardaway, no good.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
You can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Driving the lane. It's Beasley on the wing. Still without a basket. And he could not get them one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Damian Lillard.
Nice up fake by Cunningham. He does all the little things that help him generate points. Right here, he just gets himself to the line.
Timeout called the Bucks.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
And the second free throw, good.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
The shot's good from Smith. Pistons trailed by 3. Here's Cunningham. And he makes good on the layup. Cunningham's got 10 points.
And the strength of Cunningham. Fantastic job there scoring on the defense.
Lillard attacking. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
First free throw is good.
Lillard. Damian Lillard. 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunities. He's cashing in on those.
I'm not sure who's supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently not good did the defenders.
Gets it off. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Bucks lead by 1. Lock.
37. The Bucks. 48.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. A miss that time would have put him up. Milwaukee in the lead. Left side, Porter. And finished off by Porter.
With his burst, Porter Jr. has no issues getting to the rim.
And the rejection by Smith. And he recovers it. Here's Durant. To Cunningham.
Get out of here, bum.
14 points for Kate Cunningham.
Oh, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
To the paint. Pass to Trent. Out to Kuzma. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Defended by Durant.
He is certainly one of the few true franchise cornerstones in the league. Few guys can take over a game like the Greek Freak.
Kept alive. Here's Durant. Banked in off the glass.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Up top, Porter. Back to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Boy, that stick-to-itiveness, not to give up on that play. Giannis never giving in or giving up.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Back to Smith. No good that time. Some solid defense from Harris. Pistons trailed by 3. Here's Cunningham. Harris inside. Cunningham left side. And Durant slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. See some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game. Kyle Kuzma, a man you can trust in the clutch. Big spots, big shots.
And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Yes, sir. Kay Cunningham embracing the role of a leader.
Porter in the corner.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Back to Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Harris. To tie it up. And Beasley puts it in. Beasley's got his first bucket of the night.
Look at Beasley stepping up in the big moment. Being the guy for this team when they need him to do just that.
Outside Porter. And stolen by Harris. Here's Cunningham. Kicks it out to Beasley. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And it's Porter with the ball for the Bucks. Pass to Kuzma. Trent outside. And here's Smith. Defended by Durant.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. Now Porter, covered by Cunningham. Back to Kuzma. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, you can't go for that if you're the defender. Kuzma is really good at faking you out with the ball fake.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. No good at the strike this time. The second misses also. Lillard outside. Clock at 6. Here's Lopez. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Really hard to get to the shot of Lopez, especially with his reach.
He knocks down the clutch free throw.
Lopez. 2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 2-point ball game.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Good. A huge shot to tie it up.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
To the middle. Here's Lopez. It's off. Kicks it out to Lillard. Misses the 3. Here's Cunningham. Harris inside the line. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime.
Headed to overtime. Fans, your Pistons dance
Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. And the Bucks with possession here. The strength, the might, Giannis!
Giannis always trying to impact the game at both ends, but really has become a workhorse on the offensive end.
They grabbed their own miss.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Inside. To the inside. Another shot. Lopez with the bucket. And the Bucks lead by 4.
Big scores like that one are what you can count on from Lopez.
Last touch by Durham. Timeout called, the Bucks.
Timeout. Fans, give a big round of applause for your Pistons youth dance team.
Bucks leading by 4. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jalen Durham.
We really think of Damian Lillard as a scorer only, but this guy does a lot of good stuff out there. Assists, rebounds, really solid stats for him across the board.
And he makes both free throws. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
To Duran.
Ah!
Second call.
It's over. You lost.
Milwaukee with the ball. Lillard outside. There's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the way. And the Bucks leads by 8.
Love the way Lillard maintains his balance and finishes the possession through contact.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You got to have better shot selection.
Bruh.